A new report from the Tax Foundation says you're paying a disproportionate amount in taxes and fees for your cell phone compared to almost any other product or service you buy. And if you have one of those family plans, you're even worse off. Let's take a look at how all this breaks down. So we got a cell phone bill from somebody on our staff, no less, to take a look at how these fees work. So first, let's start with the charges for service. Okay, you're going to pay for your service. And our friend here is on the family plan, $60 a month for that. For messaging, she's paying $30 a month. And for unlimited data, she's paying $30. So for 2 lines, she's paying about $138 a month. Is that her monthly tab? No, it is not, because she has a lot of other things she's got to pay for, like an administrative fee, county gross receipts surcharge. What is that? MTA telecom surcharge. It goes on and on. This list is long, and at the end of the day, she's paying, well, a fair chunk of change for that amount, and the whole bill comes to $157. So you're paying $138 for service. You pay another $20 in fees. Somebody's got to explain it. We're bringing in Scott Drenkard from the Tax Foundation. Scott, welcome to the show. This looks like just a big money grab by states and local governments.
Yeah, well, you know, we produce this report every year talking about cell phone taxes and fees. And people are really surprised. You can pay, on average, Americans are paying 17% on their tax bills, federal, state, local, municipal taxes that all stack on top of each other. 17%. That's twice the amount of an average state sales tax. So these things can be really shocking.
It is shocking, and you know, you don't even know what that stuff is for. Like, I even see the definition of what the tax is, and I still don't understand what we're paying for. Why is the government coming after these wireless customers?
Well, one of the problems is that you've got so many layers of jurisdictions that are able to take a piece out of your bill. There's at the federal level, there's the Universal Service Fund. That's over 5%, and then you've got statewide sales taxes. You've got statewide utility taxes. Sometimes there's gross receipt utility taxes at the local level, and then municipalities want a bite of the action too. And eventually, everybody wants a bite of the pie, but there's only so much pie to go around.
You know, here in New York, there's at least 2 city taxes, maybe 3. I don't know how they get away with it, but there's a lot. Let's take a look at the states with the highest wireless taxes, and of course, New York is among them. Washington State is big, right?
Absolutely. So, yeah, Washington and Nebraska are up at the top of the list. Those rates are, you know, in Omaha, for example, they have state, local, federal taxes in higher than 25%.
Wow. Same
situation in New York City as well. At the lower end of the spectrum, you've got Oregon, which on average is just an additional 1.74% in state and local taxes and fees. They don't have a sales tax. That's a choice that they've made at the state level, so that can bring those rates down. But even in Oregon, they have additional taxes that are only being applied to wireless, and there's really no reason for that.
Isn't it that wireless customers are going to buy no matter what, and they're a cash cow because nobody reads their bill and they really don't know what they're paying for?
I think the biggest problem is how many layers of government are taking the bites out of this bill like this. It would be really, really odd to people if you told them, okay, listen, there's an excise tax on beer at the federal and the state level. That's true. But then also local, county, municipal levels, and we're going to charge them based on the gross receipts of the company or charge them based on something else. This is what's shocking to people, and I think that's where the poor policy is coming into play. So many multiplicative governments charging taxes on this product.
Over and over and over again. My favorite fee is the customary fee. What does that mean? We charge it because we charge it. It's customary.
Well, it's important to notice there's a difference between the fees that are being charged by the company or fees that are coming from government entities. And that's why I'd urge everybody to go on, read our report. We break it down and talk about all sorts of different parts on your cell phone tax bill. You can find it on taxfoundation.org. There's a nice map, too. You can see the difference between all the states.
And you get mad all over again. Scott, thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much, Gerri.
And now we want to